Can't wait to tell her I did it. Can't wait to tell her I did it.
What's good, man? Welcome back to another video, man. We're back here with the 6 disturbing locations found on Google Maps. You feel me? Hey, comment down below if you want me to do a cooking stream, bro, and a cooking video, bro. Cause that's been an idea of mine, bro. Cause you know I'm pretty much the best cook around here. You feel me? They used to call me the Black Gordon Ramsay. So you know, I'm literally the best cook. All right. I was on Hell's Kitchen. Let's get right into the video, man. No pauses.
New Baltimore is a small town in New York with a population of just over 3,000 people. In 2007, the first images of the town were uploaded to Google Maps. But unlike most locations on the platform, for some reason the Street View images seem to be corrupted, making the entire town look warped and discolored, resembling something completely different from the actual town in real life. If you zoom out far enough, the glitch disappears, and the roads, people, and houses... Somebody didn't pay their bill on that app. The location had the same appearance on Google Maps for 8 years, until in 2015, Google finally managed to fix the issue by uploading new pictures of New Baltimore to the platform. To this day, it's unknown what caused the glitch, and Google never gave an... You wanna know what caused the glitch, bro? It was too many houses getting shot up, bro. ...explanation as to why it happened. Of course, small glitches and equipment errors happen all the time. But what's unusual is that it's the trenches location on the platform where the entire town looked like this. But what's most disturbing is that even after Google supposedly fixed the glitch around 2015, after 8 years of its existence, some people still reported that there were certain spots in New Baltimore where the Street View would temporarily glitch. They just didn't pay their bill, bro. Version of the people and houses. Point blank. Because Google never disclosed any information about the glitch publicly, people have tried to come up with explanations for years. Many users have claimed that it wasn't a glitch at all, and that New Baltimore is really some kind of portal, while others say the entire town is haunted. To this
These
day,
niggas will believe anything, bro.
The glitch was never entirely fixed.
Holy.
In 2019,
it's all sweaty asses internet, bro.
Was simulating a school bus route in Florida using Google Maps. At the time, Jerry worked for the transportation department of the Palm Beach County School District, and his job involved making sure the bus routes were safe enough so children could easily get on and off the bus without having to walk close to any busy highways. One day, Jerry got an email from a nearby middle school asking him to make sure the current bus routes were safe, and this is where things took a turn. After reading the email, Jerry realized that the school was close to his ex-girlfriend Erica's house. As he was checking the bus route on Google Maps, he noticed something that looked like a white car at the edge of a man-made lake next to Erica's house.
Bro, what?
He quickly texted her and asked her if she had ever seen the car. She said no, but offered to go over and take a look. Because the water was brown and murky, she had to ask a neighbor for help.
Okay, buddy, that is literally the least I can do.
Indeed, a white car in the retention pond and called 911. Police showed up and interrogated Jerry, thinking that he might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, buddy, if my ex called me saying some... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not checking it out. Like, why am I still in contact with you, bro?
The car out of the pond and looking inside, the police found a man's skeleton still wearing a seatbelt in the driver's seat.
Jesus.
As it was later revealed, the car belonged to a man named William Mould, a 40-year-old mortgage broker who had disappeared way back in 1997.
RP, bro.
The story goes that on November 7th, William was at a nightclub, and at about 9:30 p.m., he called his girlfriend to let her know that he would be heading home soon. According to witnesses, William hadn't really socialized with anyone, and although he'd had several drinks, he didn't appear to be intoxicated when he left the club at around 11 p.m. in his white sedan.
He didn't?
That night was the last night anyone would see him alive.
That's why you don't drink and drive.
His friend reported him missing. Police began an investigation, but with no new leads, the case quickly went cold. Considering how dark the water was in the retention pond, it's not surprising that nobody had noticed the car for 22 years until it was found on Google Maps.
22? God!
Circumstances around William
I just looked at the years, bro. Oh my God. 1997? That's the year I was born. Would you believe it?
This disturbing scene was captured in a public park in a small
Jesus Christ.
In 2013, a Reddit user
YouTube, this is educational purposes, alright.
named NCAV posted this image with the caption, "A murder near my house" on Google Maps. The satellite image shows what appears to be a trail of blood on a dock.
I mean, it could just be like leftover paint.
It's hard to tell what exactly is happening, but many people have claimed that the image shows 2 men dragging a dead body into the water. After the post quickly went viral, police launched an investigation to find out whether a murder had actually taken place at the dock. Investigators and reporters thought they might get valuable information by interviewing nearby business owners, but nobody had seen anything suspicious. If
That
it
shit
was
crazy.
a murder, getting rid of a dead body in the middle of a popular public park in broad daylight is questionable. But as you'll soon see, stranger and more disturbing things have been captured on Google's satellite images. A week after the image was posted, a 52-year-old woman named Jacqueline Kunen claimed that the image shows her and her friend playing with her brown golden retriever, and that the trail of liquid was actually water from the dripping dog, which looks dark red in the picture because of the lighting. While this is a possibility, crime scene investigators aren't fully convinced. Forensic analysts say that the stains look exactly like blood looks in the satellite image.
I feel like, bro, forensics, they be goofy, bro, sometimes. A lot of stuff don't even match to what they saying, bro. You need to be fired off the force. I ain't gonna lie.
Stain patterns on the dock show
I can be on the force.
pattern, as if something heavy had been
Like,
dragged on the
I don't understand why we have a system, bro. If you did the crime, bro, you automatically did it, bro. But in some cases, yeah, I get we supposed to have, like, something. But it doesn't take that long for a nigga who shot another nigga to be prosecuted. It don't take a year, bro. It don't take 12 years, bro. Alright? Like, the evidence is literally right there, bro. And he clearly confessed, bro. Come on, bro.
dock, not a dripping pattern.
We know it from the JCS videos.
The original image was captured. A forensic team analyzed
holy.
the scene with special equipment. They found no traces of blood on the dock, but they said it's possible the blood could have fully faded after so much time.
My glass is fogging up.
Captured an innocent image of
I got prescribed glasses.
dog or something much more gruesome.
You know, it's pretty rare to find these.
Strangely, if you look at the dock on Google Maps today, there's a bright red circle with 2 lines in the center of the dock, but I couldn't find an explanation on what this means.
Somebody spray painted over that.
In a random location in Sonora, Mexico,
What the?
a Street View car photographed
Yeah, cartel.
masked men standing in the middle
Cartel,
of the
buddy.
road. On one side of the road, a man wearing a scream mask can be seen next to another man wearing a Mexican wrestling mask over his face. A third person with a werewolf mask stands in the middle of the road alongside another man wearing a balaclava and a hat. After the discovery was posted on Reddit about a year ago, people started coming up with theories to explain the strange scene. One possibility is that the people in the image were following the Mexican Day of the Dead tradition of dressing up in masks and costumes to dance and celebrate their ancestors.
Okay.
On this holiday, it's common in some communities for people to dress up and dance on the street for money, inviting passersby to dance with them.
Somebody said what's terrifying is that they're wearing dresses over jeans like some 2000 Disney cars. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some goofy butt outfits, bro. Like, they was really goofy,
The legend goes that if you join in and dance with them once, you have
like,
to
bro,
do it for 7
who told y'all to put
straight
that on, bro?
getting chased by ghosts. The Day of the Dead theory sounds possible. However, the picture was taken in April, and the Day of the Dead isn't until November, which means that the people in the image were covering their face for another reason. Many people have speculated online that since the photograph was taken in an area made famous by the Sonora cartel, the men could be cartel members.
Oh
The
god,
reasons
yeah,
for
bro.
standing on the road are unclear, but some
Bro got
people think that
ambushed.
something sinister might have been taking place when the images were captured. The Sonora cartel is one of the oldest and most notorious drug cartels in Mexico.
Bro, look at
They
it.
made their name as one of the first cartels to ship many different drugs into the US. But whether the people in the image are actually cartel members has not been confirmed. Interestingly, this isn't the first sighting of people wearing strange masks on Google Maps. In 2013, a group of people was photographed wearing pigeon masks near a railway station in western Tokyo.
I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of mad
Though
cool,
the
bro.
image is a little creepy. It was later revealed that the whole thing was
It ain't that
organized,
creepy,
a
bro.
staged prank led by a group of art students from a nearby university. But it's unlikely that this is what was happening in the images that were taken in Mexico.
It ain't that creepy, bro. You're pushing it, buddy.
In March of 2014,
He's
a
dragging it.
Airlines plane with 227 passengers and 12 crew members on board disappeared during a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing.
I remember this
The
one.
mysterious disappearance of Flight 370 triggered a massive international search operation. But 3 years later,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This felt like the real deal manifest, bro. A lot of people think it's fake. I think it's real, you know. The amount of evidence that's being, like, displayed on social media, it's pretty real. But comment down below if you know about this story and subscribe.
in January 2017, the governments of Malaysia, Australia, and China called off the search. To this day, the reasons for the plane's disappearance are unknown. But because it's known that a plane has to be under manual control to deviate as much from its course as Flight 370 did, most experts speculate that a sort of hijacking operation is the most likely explanation. 1 year after the search was called off, a man named Ian Wilson claimed that he had found the crash site on Google Maps in a random location in the middle of the Cambodian jungle. Determined to find the remains of Flight 370, Ian and his brother Jackie traveled to Cambodia to search for the plane. Unfortunately, because the terrain
I'm not gonna
was
ask that question.
dangerous, they had to turn back before they could reach the crash site. But the brothers planned to
That's a
return to
fire
the
pick.
Cambodian
I ain't gonna
jungle
lie.
sometime in the future to find it.
Just a waterfall, bro. I
It's
wanna go to
disturbing
a
see
waterfall.
plane stranded in the middle of the jungle. Authorities have clarified that it's unlikely that this is the lost Malaysia Airlines plane. Random debris was found from Flight 370 on the shores of different countries on the African coast 2 years before the Google Maps sighting. And it would have been almost impossible for this debris to have made its way from the Cambodian jungle to the beach, across the Indian Ocean, and onto the shores of Madagascar and Tanzania. But there's also evidence that suggests this could be the crash site of Flight 370. For example, at the time the plane lost contact with the operations center, it was reportedly in Cambodian airspace. Also, the missing Malaysia Airlines plane was a Boeing 777, which measures about 242 feet, and using the measuring tool on Google Maps, the length of the plane in the satellite image is almost a perfect match.
How do you get the right lengths and longitude, lengths and physics and forensics? How did you get that? You got it from the sky. That's what you got it from. People, I tell you, bro.
Some Cambodian residents
prediction
during interviews that they had seen a plane with a kite-like emblem flying.
It's probably another one, buddy.
Area around the date of the crash. The contradicting evidence triggered a conspiracy theory, with people claiming that the debris had been planted on the shores of African countries by the Malaysian government to close the case quickly and avoid having to admit that they completely botched the initial search for the plane. Because it's still unknown where Flight 370 crashed, this could be a possibility. But even if this isn't where Flight 370 went down, the fact that there's a random, undocumented plane stranded in the middle of the Cambodian jungle is pretty unsettling.
It is.
The story behind this Google Maps image is particularly disturbing.
I hate these photos.
On the night of August 14th, 2009,
Like, why are you on the train track, bro?
was tragically taken on a footpath crossing the railroad.
Literally go home.
Separate North Richmond from San Pablo, California. His remains were discovered the next morning by a passerby, and police soon showed up at the scene of the crime. Investigators never found a motive for the event, and the crime was sadly never solved. 4 years later, in 2013, the boy's father was using Google's satellite view when he noticed something pretty disturbing. For some unknown reason, the satellite image of the area just so happened to be captured on the exact day after the incident.
That's crazy.
The view shows a police car and a group of 5 investigators standing next to the tracks. Disturbingly, also seen is Kevin Barrera. After Kevin Barrera's father reported the image, Google Maps took it down 8 days later. The damage to the family had already been done.
Who wears Google
This area of
Maps?
Richmond, known as the Iron Triangle, is reportedly
Like, who's
a
the
big
person behind
homicide
Google Maps?
hotspot. Between February and October of 2013, 6 people were killed near the railroad tracks. Although these kinds of events are still being reported in that area to this day, this is the only time one of them was captured by Google's satellite images and shown publicly on the platform.
Gee freaking G's, man. Holy. I ain't never was creeped out by this topic. Man. I ain't gonna lie. This shit was chilling.